Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here. My name is Michelle and I create beauty content each and every week for you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. And if you love beauty content, make sure you also hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with all my latest uploads. And we are in the middle of a declutter series. Each week I go through all of my makeup and I choose which one I want to keep and which one I don't want to keep. And today we're cleaning out my foundation drawer. Honestly, my whole makeup collection in general is just old. If you watch my first declutter video, I went through all my lipsticks. Some of them were really old. So make sure you go ahead and check that video out as well. Foundation is like my favorite part of makeup. I used to have a lot more than this, but when I moved, I did get rid of a lot of makeup, so I don't have as much foundations as I used to, but I'm still gonna walk you through each and every foundation. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have a few powder foundations and quite a bit of liquid foundations. So I'm gonna actually start with the powder foundation. This is actually technically not a foundation, but I do use it as a foundation. This is a setting powder, and this is the Fit Me, what is that? The Maybelline Fit Me Powders. They're just like loose finishing powders. Over the summer, like I used to use this all the time as a foundation. And as you can tell, I really loved it. I own 3 of them, but each one is a different color. So I have fair light, then I have medium, and then I have light medium. I had a really hard time trying to find my shade of foundation. So the fair light is just way too light for me. So this one I'm going to be giving away. And then the medium is actually too dark for me right now, but over the summer, this was my shade, so I'm gonna be keeping this shade. And then light medium was literally the perfect perfect mixture between light and medium. Obviously light medium, duh. And I don't know if you could tell, but I barely have anything left in here. I do have some, like probably like this much. I'm gonna keep using this until this is done, and then I'm gonna repurchase it because this is perfect for like those no makeup days. It fills in your pores. It just makes my skin look smooth. Lately, my skin has been really rough looking, so I haven't been using this. I'm keeping these 2, the medium and light medium, and getting rid of my fair light. If you haven't tried these as foundations, I highly recommend. Next, I have the Aqua Surance. This is from JCat Beauty, and as you can tell, I use this up a lot. I haven't used this recently though. I think it just became way too light for me. And honestly, this is old, so I'm actually gonna be probably picking up a different shade, but I'm gonna get rid of this one. I've used it up. I don't think I'll ever be that light again. I don't know. Who knows? This was probably too late for me in the beginning. So I do remember liking this though. I might repurchase. I'm not 100% sure. This is probably my most expensive foundation, and this is the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I loved this when this first came out. I thought this made my skin look beautiful. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but I am running very low on it. Like, you can start to see like through the bottle. Well, this isn't a bottle, this is plastic. But anyways, you can start to see through it. So I did use this up a lot. So I think I'm just going to use it until it's done. But I'm not repurchasing it simply because there's so many great drugstore foundations out there that I could use. And this is just a little bit too pricey for me. So now this foundation is a dupe for the foundation that I just talked about, the Fenty foundation. This is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. This is used all up. This is empty. But if it wasn't empty, I would keep it 100%. I'm probably gonna go out and buy a new bottle because this is perfect for the cold winter months, especially when my skin is so dry. I'm tossing it, but I would keep it if the bottle was full. We love her, but this bottle's gone. But we're gonna get a new bottle, don't worry. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. This is supposed to be like a hydrating foundation, very light wear. And I really did love this when they initially launched. I don't reach for it as much anymore, and I feel like this shade is just way too light for me. And the foundation that I'm going to talk about next has replaced this foundation because I fell in love with the other one. And for that reason, we're gonna be giving this one away. So as I mentioned, this foundation replaced my Pretty Fresh foundation. This is the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation from Essence. I believe this was like $8, somewhere around there. It's under $10. It's very affordable. This looks like your skin, but better. You know, as I mentioned, I suffer with rosacea, so this doesn't cover it fully, but it does give that skin-like look, and it does hide a lot of my redness, but not 100%. But like, this is supposed to be like a natural foundation and a lightwear foundation, and this is just great for those days that I just want to look more on the natural side. I love this foundation, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. All right, this foundation, this like went all over the place. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Cosmetic CC Cream, but this is the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream, and I love this when it first came out, especially for the summertime. I felt like it has SPF 30 in there, and it is a great foundation. However, this shade is just way too light for me. I'm already running low on it. This is a shade Light 240W. I think I need the next shade up. I'm gonna be scrapping this one and probably picking up a new one, but this foundation is a bit more on the pricier side. It's like $14, so I've kind of been holding off on repurchasing it. Another e.l.f. product is this e.l.f. BB cream. This is actually really good, and I haven't heard anybody talk about this. I think they launched sometime last year. It has SPF 20 in it. However, this is a very light foundation. I mean, it's not a foundation, it's a BB cream. So this was perfect for the summer days. This is too dark for me in my winter days. I cannot use this at all. So if anything, I would repurchase this like in a lighter shade for the winter. But I am gonna keep this because I love this for the summer. You just really need to make sure you shake it up really good because it is kind of like oily, if that makes sense. But this was good for like a no makeup day. This foundation is not old because I repurchased it, but it is an old foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is their dewy foundation. I know they had a matte and a dewy one. I personally love the dewy one, and this is like my second or third bottle of this. This is a great foundation, especially for the price. I'm definitely gonna be keeping this, especially for the winter months. I need dewy. I need dewy in the winter. Like my skin, it gets pretty dry, not like super dry, but it gets pretty dry. So I'm going to be keeping this one. And sometimes you can even find this foundation at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I found it at mine for $1. It's definitely worth it. Another great foundation that I actually found at Dollar General is the Believe Beauty Foundation. And I'm 100% keeping this. It is starting to get a little bit too warm for my skin. But it is just a beautiful medium coverage. And it blends into your skin. It kind of like melts into your skin. It looks really beautiful. And I believe this was like $5, and it has beautiful packaging. Mine's a bit dirty, but it's like a glass package. Very nice. I'm keeping this one. Oh, I think this is the last foundation I have. And again, this is an old foundation, but a goodie, and I did repurchase this. I'm actually wearing this foundation today, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Like I said, I need a dewy foundation. This weather is really drying out my skin. But this foundation is great for like, it gives you like a very natural glow, and it hydrates your skin, and it does last a pretty long time. But as you can tell, I'm definitely keeping this one. All right, you guys, that's about it. Just did a quick head count, and I'm getting rid of 6 foundations. So I do have quite a bit. I mean, I don't have like a lot of foundations to begin with. You know what that means? You get rid of foundation. That means I could buy more foundation. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys are enjoying this declutter series. If you do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below to stay up to date with all my latest uploads. I do upload each and every week, so make sure you don't miss an upload and subscribe. And before signing off, I want to leave you with this. You are beautiful, you are loved, and you are worthy. All right, guys, bye.